Hey everybody, today we are diving into one of the strangest genre crossovers since someone decided that country trap was a good idea. Yes, I'm talking about electro swing, more specifically though, the Bubble Guppies. Because nothing screams 1920s jazz revival like some animated fish children singing about ostriches. Alright, before we get to the Guppies, let's set the stage. Electro swing is what happens when a DJ goes to a jazz club, hears a trumpet solo and says, "You know what this needs? Fred again," to just throw up all over it. It's a genre that mixes vintage swing and jazz. Think Duke Ellington, Glenn Miller, and Ella Fitzgerald with modern electronic elements like house, drum and bass, and occasionally a drop so filthy it needs to be baptized. Some notable artists in this weird genre include Perov Steller, the godfather of the genre. He basically said, what if Gatsby had an iPad? One of his most popular songs is titled Demon Dance.
Junior, please be my
The first time I heard the song, I was about 8 years old playing Roblox, and then I personally fell in love with this weird genre as it was something I had never ever heard before. As a child, I yearned for electro swing. I started finding everything I could to add to my iPod Touch electro swing playlist so I could listen to it while playing Scribblenauts on my Nintendo DS. That is a true story, unfortunately. But I had a really good childhood. And you can't make an electro swing video without mentioning Caravan Palace. They're like if you threw a jazz-themed rave.
Hey, mama, how's it going? Can see your body moving. Don't leave the party time.
Also, another surprising contribution to the genre would be none other than Charlie Puth when he released his song Betty Boop.
Bring it around now. Ladies. Good golly.
Yes, this is Charlie Puth. It's music that makes you want to drink bourbon while sitting at a piano, but also headbang simultaneously, which, by the way, is the quickest way to die of a heart attack. Okay, now that you have a little bit of background, let's talk about the Guppies. Yes, I'm talking about Bubble Guppies, that kids show with the fish children. Yeah, one moment in the show broke through the murky depths of children's programming and made its way into the Electro Swing Hall of Fame. I'm talking about the Flightless Bird song.
Who wrote the rule that said a thing with feathers absolutely has to fly? Why must they fly?
That's right, we've got swing brass, jazzy scat style vocals, a beat that goes hard enough to make toddlers do the jitterbug. This song isn't just educational, it's actually a banger. And don't even get me started on the crazy chord that they randomly sing at the end.
Neither can you.
If you played this at a Brooklyn speakeasy, people would absolutely assume it's just a Caravan Palace B-side. Yo, is this remix off Robot Face? Nah, man. It's from Nickelodeon. So how did a show for preschoolers nail an entire music genre? Simple. Electro swing thrives on absurdity. Electro swing is inherently whimsical. It's dramatic, horns, fast visuals, and an energy that says, I consume nothing but espresso, caffeine, and cigars. Kids' music operates on similar chaos. Songs about birds that can't fly, fish that go to school. When you line up those two chaotic good forces, electro swing and children's TV, you get this weirdly perfect storm of goofy and groovy. It works. Against all odds, it works. Or the children yearn for electro swing. I know I did. Electro swing blew up recently not only because of the Bubble Guppies, but also because of the culture behind fan-made video game music. Games like Bendy and the Ink Machine, Five Nights at Freddy's. Have you noticed they're all kids games? Because I'm telling you, children yearn for the electro swing. They yearn for it. They yearn for it. They yearn for electro swing. One of the songs that really stands out to me in the genre is a song called Little Swing by Aaron Chupa. Not only the song, but also the music video because nobody knows how to dance.
It ain't no big thing, just show her a little swing.
Look at this. What is this? What is that? Okay, she's kind of hitting that, I won't lie. So what have we learned? Electro swing is chaotic, classy, and criminally underrated, and Bubble Guppies, They may have just accidentally contributed a hidden gem to the genre. Next time you're at a party and someone hands you the aux, throw on Flightless Bird. If they question you, just say it's vintage underground electro swing. They'll never know, unless they're 4 years old. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite electro swing song, and also which children's show is releasing the most bangers. Until next time, stay jazzy, stay funky, and also remember, some birds can't fly, but the children, they yearn for electro swing. They just do. They yearn for it. I'm telling you. Thank you for watching.